everybody. Welcome to Astrology and Psychic Readings with Lady D. So I'm your host for the next half an hour. I'm Lady D. Hope you've all had a wonderful week ahead, or week that's just been, and we're coming into the new week. So with the astrology, we're coming into some interesting aspects over this week. And I feel like, especially this weekend, we are coming into more of a fun energy that's coming up in the weekend ahead. And the next week we are entering Leo season, so we're entering so happy birthday for all the Leos out there. It's your coming up to your birthday, or coming in today or even tomorrow, depending on when you're born, when the sun moves into Leo. And we've got what else here I want to talk about is the new moon coming up, because next week I'm going to talk about the conjunction where we have Mars, Uranus, and the North Node next week, and it's going to be a really, really big transit. I've been talking about that on my YouTube for a while, but it's coming together, so I'm trying to save that for next week. But this week we've got Jupiter, which will go into retrograde by the end of the week. We've got that's going to join Chiron and Neptune and Saturn and Pluto. So we've got another light going off there with that going into retrograde. So it's like Jupiter brings you gifts. Jupiter is luck. I always love Jupiter. It's my favorite planet because it's luck. It gives you anything where it is in your chart. That's where you're going to get the gifts that you're going to get for the year ahead. And when it goes into retrograde, it may not be, the energy is not as strong. So you're not going to receive as many gifts, or you might not feel as great in that area as you would when it goes direct. So, but we've got all these planets on one half of the zodiac going backwards. And then, but when we've got this new moon, so this new moon's going to be next week, or this week coming up. So for my time, it's the 29th of July. So it'll be Friday for me at 3:54 a.m. So for other side of the world, it will be your Thursday. And not only do we have this new moon, but we've also got the sun in Leo. We've got the moon, which will be in Leo, plus Mercury in Leo. So Leo is ruled by the sun. So the sun's going to be in its very happy and powerful at the moment, being in Leo, because it's in its ruling sign. We've got the moon here and we've got Mercury. I feel like coming into where we've got Mercury and this new moon's about beginnings. It's about beginning of a cycle. And I feel like it's about making bold statements. And even the way we think, we might be thinking big. When you look at a Leo and you've got like celebrities that are Leos, you'll notice that they always, it's like that saying, was it go big or go home? It's a very Leo thing to say, because Leos will always think big. Like they won't be content with just they're not a sign that's like, well, I just need this, so I'll just buy this house, like small house, because it's just me and I don't have many things. Leo will like, no, I want the big house. I want everything to be bigger. I want the best thing. I don't just want enough money to have me settled. I want more money. So I always feel like Leos, they always think big, and it's always about them, because it's about they're ruled by the sun, so it's about them. They are a very social sign. They have big hearts. They're big on family, but they are, they're about making their mark on the world and being social and being the life of the party, because they have an ego about them. So with this new moon and having this Mercury and this sun there, I feel like this week and even in this weekend, what it's going to be about is about making these big, bold statements, having that courage, because it's the lion. Lions have courage to go forth and, not to hide away, just like in The Wizard of Oz when we had the cowardly lion trying to hide away. But in the end, he found his courage and he found his way to fight and be more like a lion. And that's where we all have to be. This is not energy for us to just sit back and hide and not, and not face things. It is a time to face things. We also might find that, love might blossoming around. This could be, it's about relationships too. So this could be about, starting romance or having romance blossom around you or starting a new one. This could be also more confident in your communication too. Okay, is this going to bring, don't be afraid to speak the truth or speak your mind, having that courage. Of course, if we don't want to hurt someone's feelings or, say negative things, but we want to be able to address things that we need to address. But it's also going to bring about a lot of excitement too, and creative, like showing your expression through creativity, like whether it be drawing, painting, or expressing it through maybe you're an actor, or you like to put on a show. Express yourself, but do it in a creative way. Start a painting class, pottery. There's a number of different things you can do, but embracing your passion. And it's also about taking risks. Nothing ever comes without not taking a certain risk. I feel like it's going to be also about making things a balance. And I feel like we need to expand. We need to sort of expand where we are. So we need to think big. And we need to so when I was meditating last night, and I was also thinking about yourself and what you have to do to move forward to make yourself happy and balanced. So it is the key to success for this week. So that's the key for this week, is to thinking about what you have to do to move forward, to make your life more of a balance, make more balance in your life. We all work so hard, and sometimes we don't put everything in perspective or balance. I mean, we're always running out of things to do, or enough time. There's never enough time in the day. But don't stand by and wait. So you got to and just wait. It's about living in the moment. And I also feel like it's about being youthful. So try and bringing back that youthful energy or childlike energy, doing things that makes things fun, exciting. Don't be scared to show people how fun you are or creativity you are. Even if it's like doing things like putt-putt golf or mini golf or going to the movies or doing bowling, something that's fun, that can be youthful, childlike. We're dealing with the fifth house here, and the fifth house is children, covers this house. It also covers relationships. It covers creativity. It covers your expression. So these are the things that I feel like it's going to bring about this week ahead. And I feel like it's going to be quite a fun week for those who are going to take risk and, show that confidence that they have and that creative expression and where they want to go forward, to move forward and to try and make their life a bit more fun. That's what I feel like we're going to this week. Okay, let's go to the first caller. So we've got here Mary, which is in Rockport, Texas, USA. So hello, Mary. How are you today?
Hi. Yes, I'm doing well. How are you this evening? I'm actually from Novi, Michigan now, but my childhood was in Rockport, Texas.
Okay, cool. How can I help you?
I just wanted to know. So I have a Leo in my ascendant, I believe it's called, and then I'm a Gemini in Sun and Moon and Cancer. I was just wondering what my I know I love being there for people and making people feel like they're not alone. I'm healing from bipolar mental illness myself, and I feel like that's the one thing that I could give back to the world that I was blessed with, even though it was like dark night of the soul that I had to go through for myself over the years. But I'm finally feeling like I'm coming out of that huge chapter of my life, like that big old chapter of my life, and I'm ready. I'm on like the right medication, and I'm meditating, and I'm holistically healing myself and all that. And I'm just wondering, like, what is my soul purpose, or like my career, in that sense of like, just my purpose. Right now, I'm taking care of my family and stuff, and myself. So I just wanted to know a little more guidance on where my future holds, and that's about it for now.
Okay. So what?
Thank you.
I'll tune into you. To get more of an astrology reading with that, I would need to look at your chart. But what I can tell you, with your Leo ascending, so the sun rules your chart. So you'd come across as a very social person, as a very lovable a lovable person. You might be a person that's not afraid to, show yourself and put yourself out there. Especially also with that Gemini sun, that's also going to help you. You'd be a natural networker. You'll be one that likes to learn a lot of different things and probably never think you know enough, and have a thirst for knowledge. A social butterfly, which also goes in with that Leo. But then you've got this Cancerian moon. So there is a part of you, of it be emotionally or just a part of you that actually likes to have some quiet time and likes to stay home and doesn't want to go out so much, because the Cancer there, you got that conflicting. You got two signs there that want to go out, be social, have fun, but there's this part of you that doesn't want to, because the Cancerians are more homebodies. You'd also be a nurturer as well, and a homemaker, like having maybe nice, like to have a nice home. To look at where to get more of a deeper reading, I said I'd have to look in your chart to see what's in your 10th house, your second house. Your purpose would be your true node, where that would be in your chart, to get more of a deeper reading. But I'm trying to go into this. I feel like you're quite a confidence talker. I feel like communication is the key with you. You're quite good at that. I feel like you'd be good at like public speaking, or getting people to motivate people, get them to show up, and I feel like make them accountable for what they've done. So I am feeling like more community aspect with you. Let's see. At the moment, I feel
volunteering. I'm actually volunteering for a Wave Makers Optimist Club in the surrounding area, where we help with mental illness in the community, especially focusing on younger children and young adults, and catch it before it gets worse, and share my story with the community and with the broader world, the community in our country or whatever, just to share my story, know that there's hope, and that if I'm healing, then there's possible for them to heal, and that, there's just hope that even through the darkness, there will be light, and that that if I'm able to be there for them, then I will be the light to guide them out. But they have to meet me halfway. That's because it's their responsibility too to heal themselves.
Exactly. You can't do all the work for them. I get that. I understand that. That's a very big thing in the industry. And I do see you earning money with this. So I do feel like potentially you putting in this to something to earn money. I feel like there's sort of groundwork to be done with this, though. I do feel like I feel like you can do some sort of program, like a step-by-step program for people. And you're like an advocate, as like you're doing advocacy work too, but I just feel like you'll be able to do this to get paid. Because at the moment you're scratching your head, you're thinking, what can I do? But I feel like you're sort of put here to be the voice of reason for people, and to be their advocate, and to really stand up for them. I do feel like there'll be a job offer, or we get to turn this to more volunteering into paid work. I just get that feeling for you, but I can't help but feel like you're going to develop, and I feel like this is coming into even maybe next year, where we're able to develop a step-by-step program. And I feel like YouTube, I do feel like you're going on and showing your face out there to tell your story, to go to that wider audience. I feel like a more next year than this year vibe for you. I feel like this year is about planning to move ahead and how you go. I am seeing you pleading with someone, so whether you're asking them like for a job, I just see you with someone, you're pleading with them or asking them, but they're saying sort of no to you. I feel like you need to go around this person. There's like someone else ahead or go around them, and then it's like you're going to break through this wall, that you've got this brick wall, to be able to go on your path, because right now you're being limited to what you can do.
Right now I'm focusing on my own healing, and also taking care of my mom. She's going through some health issues, and taking care of my little nephew. So healing is the big part of this year, and you actually confirm everything that I've thought about and have dreamed about in my head. Like, I really like being able to use my voice to help others, but also to make a decent living out of it. I don't need to be richest. I just need to have a decent living where I could take care of myself and just, enjoy life and not worry and take care of my family and not worry about, money and all that stuff. We're very blessed. We've been through it all, and now we're just in another chapter of our lives. The next generations are coming in, and I'm healing because of them, the little ones, because I want to be able to be a good auntie, like an auntie that is not depressed, an auntie that is not sad. They bring so much joy and happiness to me. They heal me as much as I love them. So I just want to be, myself again in a way. As the person that I've always was before the sadness, before the traumas. Excuse me. Before the darkness of the soul. Mm-hmm.
You will. You will learn to. You will learn to. Embrace it, but know it's there, but also embrace it. The Cancerian moon is what makes you humble and what makes you grounded, I feel. Because the Leo and the Gemini are I love Gemini. They're very young, youthful people in there. But also you would be very good with young people, being that Gemini sun. Geminis are good with young people. I feel like the nephew that you've got, I feel like he's going to be with you for a while, because I can see him there with you. I do feel like for a long time. Your mother, I do feel like there's going to come a time where she does need more care. Because I see her, I'm not sure she's in a wheelchair or not, but I see her, it could be just you looking after her, but I see you pushing her around in a wheelchair. So, and I feel like she's going to want more time, but it's time that you're going to be getting very stressed. So I do feel like you're going to need more support with your mother. So I do feel like that will
she's going through cancer treatment right now.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to keep her positive, make sure she drinks her green smoothie and green and fruit smoothie that has the vitamins for her body. Right now she just needs to heal. So that's why I'm taking care of my nephew and my mom, because she sacrificed all her life for us, and my parents did. We're first generation Vietnamese American. So, so this is time for me to give back to her, and that's what I'm doing. This is my focus, myself healing while I take care of my family. And then next year, I will plan on. I have ideas on how, like you said, to make a step-by-step plan, like certain things that I could do, or to help people with mental illness or who go through mental illness, like activities, or workbooks and all that stuff, and to share it with the community, freely.
I feel like that will happen more next year, but your nephew, I feel like, will be with you for a while yet. Your mum will need extra support. I feel like in September we'll need a bit extra support there and care. But we'll leave it there. So I hope I've helped you today, and hope to maybe I'll talk to you again one day.
Yes, thank you so much. You've been so wonderful and accurate and on point, and I hope you be blessed always. Namaste.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so now we're going to the next caller. So this is Kathy, and she's in Livingston, California, USA. Hi, Kathy. How are you today?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you.
Good. How can I help you?
Well, I wanted to get a reading.
Okay. We're just wanting a psychic reading, or are you wanting mediumship? Is there anything particular? Because I just feel like at the moment everything's to me spinning. So I feel like I've got it's like I'm in the middle and everything's spinning around me.
Okay.
Let's see where we're going.
How about a love reading? How's that?
Okay, sure. Okay. It's almost like, who am I going to choose? It's like I've got these possibilities. That's how I feel like it's spinning. It's like a wheel of fortune, like it's the wheel spinning, and I'm like, who's going to come up on the wheel? Okay, let's see. I feel like you're quite a fun, positive person, and I feel like you're very strong, but at the same time, you wear your heart on your sleeve, and I feel like people can sometimes take advantage of that with you, and it's like you're trying to balance everything out at the moment. Okay. I do see someone around you. Are you single? Because I see someone around you at the moment.
I'm single.
You're single? Okay. But But there's someone around before, because I still see someone with you. So I feel like maybe there's a person maybe who hasn't moved on completely yet, or that maybe the breakup was recent. I'm not sure, but I still see someone with you, or around you at least. And it's like someone who's sort of holding a torch or holding a flame. But let's see what we're going to go for. But this person is there's something in their life that they're not sure about, but you're looking forward. Okay. And I kind of feel like you're online, because I feel like I'm looking online. So I feel like I'm looking at, like, scrolling, looking at different things, or different people. The love that you're going to want to find, I feel like there is something about September, which I feel like you're going to be very flattered about, and romance. But there's also something coming up for me around, I feel like March next year is when it's going to be more balanced for you. And it's like the more of the right time for you to make that decision to go further with someone around you. I do see a man, and this man that I see, he has a distinctive, like, jawline, like his face is, his head is very like it's a solid face, solid look about him, and broad shoulders. Like he's not skinny, but he's not. I'm not going to say he's not fat, but he's very solid build, I'm going to say. But he wears a suit.
Yeah.
He's very charismatic. He's I feel like there's a shy aspect about him too. Like he doesn't want to. It's like he hides behind a mask. So he sort of hides a little bit. He's not going to show you his full personality just yet. It's like you're going to be getting bits and pieces. And I feel like that's going to frustrate you, because you want someone that's like, I'm here now, because you've gone for a lot of change. I feel like this past relationship that you left, it's changed you. Like it's made you sort of grow up, thinking about what you want more. I feel like because the past relationship, I feel like you tried, and you'd always give in, or you try to come back, but it just didn't work out. And going forward, you want someone who's very straight up front with you, who's going to be there and stand by your side. So I've also got this conflict that you've got going around you as well with this, because you're trying to also help someone. I don't know if this is a partner, or you always trying to be the bigger person and help them. Does this make sense to you?
Yes, it does. Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. Because I'm talking, I'm like, it doesn't ever make sense to me. So I'm like, I really hope it makes sense to you.
Yeah, it does.
Look, good. Because I just feel like by next March you're happy. Like you're in a different place. You've sort of centered your energy. You're really, like, what's the word? Not mentoring. That's the word. Maintaining relationships. You're more certain about what you want. But I don't see this guy going away that I see with the broad build. I don't see him going away though, so I feel like maybe that's when you meet him, or this year. But I do feel like that you will get.
Could it be somebody Could it be somebody I already met that I haven't spent time with yet?
It could be. That's why I feel like someone was around you. It could be. It could be.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like, I'm not sure if you're going to meet them online though. I don't feel like that may not be where you're going to meet this person. You're better face to face meeting them. And I feel like there's something about the people's eyes. Like there's something about the eyes of this person, or you look them in the eye, and it's to do with their soul, but it's an eye connection that you have with them. I kind of feel like you're meeting them in some sort of bar. Like I do feel like it's a bar, and I feel like it's a I'm not sure where in California, so I'm not sure what the bars are like there in California. For what I'm seeing, I feel like it's very noisy. I feel like what is a TV on, and it's like it's playing sport, but you're having fun. I feel like you're out with ladies, and you're gonna lock eyes with this person. The eye connection there with them. But you're going to be very happy. Like you're going to be taken back by this person and by surprise. But I feel like before that happens, you've got to deal with this conflict. This card keeps on sending out to me. To me, this card is conflict. So I feel like this is something you need to deal with first before you get into that. To make everything to go better. I feel like this is you at the moment. You be emotional, but whenever I see this card, even though like the card itself, like it's rainy, the cat looks a bit sad, but because the flower in this card is blossoming, with this card I always feel like even though things at the moment may be a bit emotional, be bad, there's still hope there. Hope's not lost because the flower's in blossom. That's what I feel like whenever I see that card. And I feel like this is to do maybe a breakup. So just realised now in the card, I always end up seeing new things in cards sometimes. Because there is a cat, you can see the back of the tail and the leg, so someone has left, but there's hope. There's hope there around that, and I feel like it's hope for love, potentially too. But I feel like also with you need to stand strong and you need to maintain your values and not sway on them. Because I feel like once you sway on them, people then take advantage of you. That's what I feel like. So you got to keep to your values, keep to your morals, and don't sway on them, or don't. Sometimes in relationships, we have certain values that we have, and then we will be in a relationship, and sometimes as women we want to make the peacemaker, so we'll go, okay, well maybe that's not important anymore, when really it is. So I feel like you really need to stick with that, because you've got these values in yourself for a reason. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'll leave it there with you, Kathy, and I hope I've helped you today. Is there any other quick questions you want to ask me?
I was just going to say thank you for the confirmation and the phone call. I appreciate it.
That's okay, no worries. Okay, everybody. This weekend, make sure you guys have fun, go out, be social. As I'm saying, we're in Leo season now. When you look at Leo celebrities, you've got like Madonna, you've got like Jennifer Lopez. They are me people. They're all about them and what they do, and they have very, it's like that go big, go home attitude. And that's where we have to be at the moment to get what we want, to get further. But just make sure we have fun. Okay, and I will see you guys next week. So if you like to contact me for a reading, you can contact me, Lady D Psychic Parties, which is my Facebook page and website, Instagram, Lady DS Psychic, as well as TikTok, the same name, and my YouTube channel, which I've just put up my predictions for. I've got one for America plus Australia. I'm doing England this weekend, and that's Lady D. If you can't find it on that, just look up Danielle Psychic. And I hope you'll have a great week ahead, and I'll see you same time next week.